How you doing?
Good.
I need to see your driver's license, please. The reason why I stopped you is you were swerving within your travel lane back coming up the road here. How much have you had to drink?
Just a beer or two.
Okay, just a couple beers. Well, I can smell some alcohol coming from within the car, and it smells like you have been drinking. What I'd like to ask you to do is step out of the car and perform some field sobriety tests for me to see how you do with that. If you will, if you'll just step up to the front of the car there, please. All right, if you'll face me. What I'd like for you to do is close your eyes, put your arms down to your side, and tilt your head back for me like so. And keep your eyes closed and your head tilted back until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Yep.
Go ahead. Okay, that's fine. What I'd like for you to do now is similar to that. Keep your eyes closed, keep your head tilted back, but extend your arms out to your side like this and point your index fingers out, or your first finger. What I'll ask you to do is touch the tip of your nose with either your right or your left index finger. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And after you touch your nose, if you'll extend your arm back out to the side and point your fingers if you're pointing out to your sides. Example of that would be this. Touch the tip of your nose with your right index finger, please. You bring your right index finger and touch the tip of your nose and then extend it right back out. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Go ahead then. Touch the tip of your nose with your left index finger, please. If you will, touch the tip of your nose with your right index finger, please. Thank you. Back out to your side. Now touch the tip of your nose with your left index finger again, please. Back out to the side. And touch the tip of your nose one more time with your left index finger, please. Back out to your side. Okay, thank you very much. You can relax now. Do you have a problem with either one of your legs? Bad ankle, bad knee, anything like that?
No.
Okay, what I'd like for you to do, and I'll demonstrate it for you, and don't start until I tell you to start this test. But what I'd like for you to do is select either one of your legs and support all of your body weight on that one leg. Hold your foot out in front of you, keep your arms down to your side, and count out loud 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. If you will, go ahead and select either foot to stand on, extend the other one out in front of you, and count out loud 1 1,000, 2 1,000.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 10 1,000.
Okay, that's thank you very much. Another test I'd like for you to do is called a walk and turn test. What we'll do is we'll start from this point right here. If you will, place your left foot in front of your right, heel touching toe, like so. Hold that position right there until I tell you to start. From this position, I want you to take 9 steps in a straight line, touching heel to toe on each step. With each step, I want you to count that step out loud. Example being 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth, until you get to 9. When you get to 9, I'd like for you to pivot around on your front foot and count 9 steps back, the exact same way you went the first way. First step being 1, second step 2, third step 4, so on and so forth until you get to 9. Do you understand those directions?
Yes.
You may begin whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, one more test I'd like to perform with you here is, can you see my pen okay?
Yes.
I'd like you to follow my pen with your eyes only. Keep your head locked in perfectly still. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You can stop whenever I ask you to stop. Back over here, please. Thank you. I need you to keep your head still for me, okay? Thank you. Okay, I feel that you've had too much to drink to be driving today. I'm going to ask you to turn around, place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for driving while impaired. Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Needles, knives, anything, poking, sticking, or hurting?
No.
You place your right hand behind your back, please. Come back here and have a seat in the car with me, please. Watch your step. If you want to have a seat there, watch your head getting in. Get your seatbelt on. Edward 32, 1023 to county. Turn around and face the wall, please. Anything sharp on you?
No.
Anything poke me, sting me, hurt me at all?
No.
How about drugs, narcotics, paraphernalia?
No.
Okay, thank you. When you get these cuffs, I'll put your hands on the wall. Take your belt off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. If I could have you have a seat here in this maroon chair, please. Okay, as I explained earlier, I'm Officer Brew with the Asheville Police Department. I'm certified by the state of North Carolina as a chemical analyst. Basically, it's just a fancy term of saying I'm certified to offer you the intoximeter test to determine alcohol concentration in your breath. Before we get started, I have to advise you some rights pertaining to this test and this test alone. So if you could, just pay attention to me, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Number one, you've been charged with an implied consent offense. Under the implied consent law, you can refuse any test, but your driver's license will be revoked for 1 year. And could be revoked for a longer period of time under certain circumstances, and an officer can compel you to be tested under other laws. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
The test results with the fact of your refusal will be admissible in evidence at trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And number three, your driver's license will be revoked immediately for at least 30 days if you refuse any test where the test result is a 0.08 or more, or a 0.04 or more if you were driving a commercial vehicle, or 0.01 or more if you were under 21 years of age. So that last one definitely applies to you. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Having that in mind, number four, after you are released, you may seek your own test in addition to any test. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
And number five, you may call an attorney for advice and select a witness to view for you the testing procedures remaining after the witness arrives. But the testing may not be delayed for these purposes longer than 30 minutes from the time you are notified of these rights. You must take the test at the end of the 30 minutes, even if you have not contacted an attorney or your witness has not arrived. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Okay, having those rights in mind, do you wish to call a witness or an attorney?
No.
Okay. You can just sit back and relax. We're going to wait about 15 minutes while I fill out some paperwork, and then we'll get the process started, okay? Yep. Okay, in just a moment I'm going to ask you to submit to the intoxicology test. If you choose to submit the same, I need you to follow each and every instruction that I give you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. We'll place this mouthpiece on the end of this tube here. Whenever I ask you to blow into it, I need you to blow in as if you're blowing up a balloon. Long, hard, and steady for about 15 to 20 seconds. At the end of that, the instrument will calculate the results, and I'll ask you to provide one more sample of breath. At the end of that, it will calculate the results again, and you will actually receive the lower of the two readings. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. The result of the test is going to be reported amount of a .12, which means you were definitely over the legal limit and also over the limit for being under 21 years of age. All right. Who will have a seat right here on this stool, please?
How are you? You understand what you've been charged with this evening?
Yes.
You've been charged with driving while impaired. I will advise you have the right to have an attorney or someone else present during your bond hearing. Do you need to have somebody here?
No.
All right, first of all, as of this moment, your license are revoked. You cannot drive in the state of North Carolina from this date till 30 days from now. However, after 10 days, you can come and ask for a hearing to get your license back. Usually they don't give you your license back until after that 30-day period. You understand that?
Yeah.
Also, if you're found guilty of DWI, the law requires you obtain a substance abuse assessment and finally follow any education programs they may recommend. There's plenty of places here in Asheville. All of them cost different amounts, and all of them have different times. So make sure you bring that information to court with you when you come to court. Your court date will be sometime in the future. Your officer will tell you you must show up anytime between 8:30 and 11:30 on the second floor of the courthouse. At that time, the judge is going to advise you of the charges, advise you your right to an attorney, and set another trial date. All right? Right now, I'm placing you in jail under a $500 secured bond, which means you must come up with that amount of money to be released from jail. If you're still in jail over the weekend, on Monday morning, the judge will bring you over to court and you will have your first appearance then. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right. Well, also, you'll have a seat over there, and the officer will take you back to your cell in a moment.